What's up with it, fellas? What's up with it? We are back up in here. We are back up in here. You did. You know what time it is. Get at me in the PayPal and the Cash App. The links are definitely in the chat area, fellas. The links are definitely in the chat area. Get at me on Rumble just as well. Okay, see the Red Pill Alpha debunk on Rumble and get that work. I'm about to drop a few videos over there. Some most guaranteed videos you guys gonna really want to see. So go over there, get ready to get on that Rumble. Download the Rumble app and go and follow Casey the Red Pill Alpha debunker. That mean the Patreon just as well. All three of the tiers are up, and it's going down, fellas. There's no excuse on you not coming over to get that game. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, fellas, and also hit the membership button. Hit the notification bell so you can be alerted on these videos. Excuse me. Hit the membership button, fellas, so you be alerted when I go live with the exclusives, pre-recording, going live and shit. Pedro up in this motherfucker, the new era of music. What's up, Casey? A lot of bullshit popping off on social media with pickup lines and a book of unlocking the secrets to sex and how to have her begging for more. They are trying to capitalize on it. Yeah, come on, man. If you know game, man, you know you can't. Come on. Only way a woman gonna get in the realm of begging you for more sex and want the technique of sex, fellas, is if you know what I'm saying, she's into your sex. You know what I'm saying, 100%. Trust and believe this, fellas. That same woman that's into your sex have had sex with other guys just as well. And she could have begged for their sex too because of the way they put it down, the way these motherfuckers use their mouth and all type of, ain't no telling what they do in the bedroom, right? So that's there just as well. And there's guys that's there, you know what I'm saying, that they got the looks, they got the charm, they got the built and everything else. They can't put the shit down. So it's really bullshit, man. And a woman only and when she get in the stance of begging for your sex, fellas, she's into you 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a, you know, and you guys fall out, then she'll be begging for the next motherfucker sex that she's into, right? So that's meaningless shit. You got people out, they just capitalizing off anything they can really get a hold of the mind of the incels, those who are not really sexually active, those who lack the sex a whole lot. They, you know what I'm saying, waver on their pockets and shit, and they you know, play mind games with them just to funnel them out of money, man. That's all it is. It's really bullshit. And those incels, all they got to do is come behind their typing board, their computer, their phone, or wherever they at, fantasizing and believing the social hype, you know what I'm saying, and start actually getting on bitches, and they'll see there's a big difference, you know what I'm saying, from the shit that they talking about. Because it's bullshit. It only makes sense. But yeah, you have her beg for sex. What? Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? You got bitches out here, nigga, that had hundreds of dicks. Nigga, what the fuck? And then she's up here begging for a motherfucking sex, and you ain't got the game and you don't know what it is. She could be swindling you like that. She could be gaming you, having you think that she's into your sex. So how would you know that when she's actually into trying to get what she can get up out of you? You know, and utilizing the sex to justify why she's moving the way she's moving. Come on, man. It's all type of game with that shit. But shouts out to Pedro for coming up in here. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's out here in these social media streets, because I definitely don't pay attention to shit like that. But that's good, though. You let me know that guys are, it's no different than dudes coming up with the red pill theory and all that other shit. Guys get mad because their chicks is fucking around on them and playing them. Then they finally realize the bitch was using them. Stepdaddy in, and the bitch was trying to get over to benefit her. Then they run to the red pill. Come on, man. You know, so it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now, get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12@gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. You dig? And y'all already know what time it is. Let's get this motherfucking game popping. Let's get it popping. Let's talk about it. Unless you're using protection, otherwise, you can't play it safe with women, fellas. Unless you're using protection. That's the only way you can really play it safe with them. You know what I'm saying? Is using a condom. But we're not speaking on that, fellas. We talking about playing it safe with your approach, playing it safe with your behavior, playing it safe with who you truly are, and playing it safe with the surroundings and situation that you guys may be in. And remember, you are the leader of everything. You control the situation. You know what I'm saying? You control that. And hey, she's always entitled to step back and keep on pushing. Remember that. We give them that luxury, fellas, to step back and keep on pushing and do what you're going to do. But other than that, fellas, don't play it safe with women, because I just dropped a pre-record yesterday when I was out painting one of my properties and shit because I'm doing the paint myself. And when I get done with this, I got to go over there and finish up. Basically, I should be done tomorrow. For real, you know, I'm taking the time. I like to craft my shit up, get it right. But for an example, I pulled up at a oh my god, the Chipotle, right? To go grab something to eat. Not I said Chipotle. That was another situation. AutoZone. I pulled up at the AutoZone. When I pulled up at the AutoZone and shit, fellas, I go up inside and I go get the part. Remember, I told you guys I had to get some parts for my power steering to get things cracking for my mechanic, right? So I had to get a few parts and brake cleaner so you can clean up the oil and the spill and see where the leak is actually coming from so you can tack the leak and fix it. So I had to go get all the accessories. And it was a chick in this motherfucker. Chocolate is a motherfucker. Ass thick as grits, nigga, with oatmeal and peanut butter, nigga, bread and everything stuff in that motherfucker. Bitch was super thick. Well, I'm like, damn, okay, bitch ass right. But she was with, it was like an older chick behind her, like an older woman. I'm saying her 60s or 70s or something. And a dude with her on the side of her, he was holding a hubcap in the box. So I'm figuring like, okay, that must be her dude because the way they was on the side and talking. So I'm paying for my shit. They had another register. I'm paying for my shit, right? And I'm talking to the dude there because I know him from a long time ago. Dude that I used to work out with. He's actually one of the managers at that branch. So we catching up or whatnot. Hey man, what's up? We're catching up. And we talking and shit, and she over there chuckling all in my shit, all in my conversation, right? Over there laughing and making it be known that she like, you know what I'm saying? She's interested. So I'm like, okay, cool. But I know how it can go. Bitches can do this shit on a boy while they with their man, their husband, their boyfriends and shit. And their boyfriend see no harm and no foul behavior in it. You know, and they maybe look at it like, okay, she just probably like dude, he might like a comedian or some shit. Might be saying some shit that's funny or whatnot, right? Boom. So it ain't no thing. Cause he back there kind of laughing with the bitch. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I step out. I see how the bitch was giving me the eye when I was leaving. Cause I look back at her. I see how she gave me the eye. I said, okay, let me jump in the truck. See what's up with this bitch, right? See how she's moving. Cause I don't know if she would do. You got to play it safe these days. These motherfuckers will, you get to some shit over fucking somebody's bitch, right? So especially now, these betas will go. Nigga, they be packing like a motherfucker about these hoes. They'll carry that heat for them hoes, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So when they come out, the older chick go out and go her way. So I'm like, huh? Dude come out with her, with the chick I'm looking at, right? And the chick I'm looking at, like, she points to her car, like, over here. So dude like, all right, cool. So I'm like, oh, he must not be with the bitch if I let him know what kind of car she in, right? I guess he's going to take a look at her car, see what's going on. And I backed up. You know, so boom, right in front of him. Jumped out the whip. You know what I'm saying? Got out, jumped out and shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Jumped out the truck. I'm like, hey, you work here, man? Oh, yeah, I work here, bro. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that because he had his jacket covering over his AutoZone shirt. You know, they wear their shirts. Some gray shirts, some red shirts. So he had his jacket covering up his AutoZone shirt. So I didn't know. So he's like, yeah, I work. I said, oh, okay, all right, cool. Hey, what's your name, man? I said, how you doing? What's your name? You know, threw my hand out and shit. And she like, bitch looked at me, nigga, like up and down, nigga, and said, oh, wow. Oh, this is how you approach it. You wouldn't ask me if I got a boyfriend, or you wouldn't even really see if I'm interested in talking to you. I said, excuse me? I said, man, get the fuck out of here, man. So I turned around, just walked away. She said, oh okay. Turn up, man. Dude looked up like, damn, like, damn. He looked at me like, all right, like look like he kind of nodded his head, like, all right, like, damn, like, I don't know if he used to guys sticking around, changing up their whole flow, changing up their whole behavior, changing up their whole tone, changing the way they come off just to appease the bitch or to get the bitch number or, to hand over the number or whatever the case, to interact with the bitch in some kind of way, right? He's probably used to that. And he younger. He looked like he was about 25, 26 something. So he's a little younger. So that goes to show me right there, fellas, that you gonna have women out here. And remember this, fellas. I've seen this before. I've had this type of shit, but not to the extent to where a bitch, you ain't gonna ask me if I got a boy. Bitch, what the fuck? Just say you ain't interested. What the fuck? Keep on moving. But all this old long speech and this all other shit, I ain't got time for this shit. So I wrote, hey, matter of fact, you ain't got to say you ain't interested. Bitch, I'm not interested. You turned me off. I'm out this motherfucker, right? So you're gonna have women like that, fellas. It's gonna try to intimidate you into switching up who you are, to switching up your flow, to switching up your mouthpiece and how you move. And typically, fellas, it's because they peep you from the jump. When a woman peeps that you are that alpha, you are that motherfucker, and they're intimidated by you, and they know he's that motherfucker. Oh, he gonna come and holler. I like that he's gonna come and holler. He's very handsome. He's very attractive, or whatever the case may be. But I'm so used to dealing with betas and suckers, I'm not willing to fit his shit. You get what I'm saying? He's in demand, and he's gonna demand things. That's what a man does. And women know this shit, fellas. That's why you got a mixture of behaviors from different women and shit. You got a mixture of women. You got your women that love alphas. Then you got your women that like, love, and adore and will bang the shit out of alpha, but just can't be in a relationship with one simply because she gonna have to fit his shit, and she ain't willing to do that. You know, a lot of these bitches has been on a childish kick forever and running with these suckers, fellas, and running these suckers. They've been having it their way for so long. You know what I'm saying? They stuck in that situation. They attached to that shit, and they normalize that behavior. So when you do get a guy that actually knows what he's about, he know how it is when he come up to you. He know what he want. He know how to conduct the conversation. He know how to finish the end it, begin it, finish it, end it, and get right through the conversation to where the bitch can't do nothing but you're like, damn, fuck, I either gonna have shit, I'm gonna have to fuck with this motherfucker, I'm gonna bounce. The old school saying is shit to get off the pot. Yeah, I heard that saying. Oh, a lot of you youngsters may not heard that saying, but the OGs said back in the day, you either gonna shit or get off the pot. Bitch, you either gonna do or you don't. You either gonna make it happen or you're not, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, Pedro. What Pedro talking about? I didn't even see your shit pop up. I'm up here giving out this game. Pedro, the New Era Music. Ask if I have a boyfriend for what? Fuck him. I'm trying to get these panties off with you. Facts. Either not on, but you know what, Pedro? Not only that, bitch, when you be the one to actually let me know, inform me, you know what I'm saying, that you have a boyfriend or not, if it's like that with you and your boyfriend, you will be the one to let me know. My job ain't to ask you if you got a boyfriend. I didn't even get that far, Pedro, because I'm not gonna stick around and talk like that. If you would have caught me when I was younger and shit, bitch, what you mean? I don't fuck about your boyfriend. You only know that, right? You know what we want. And we would have. Then now you engaging into some senseless shit when she ain't complying off the rip. You're looking for compliance, fellas. You're looking for cooperation. When you ask her what's her name, her response should be, hey, such and such, and yours, and you threw your hand is out. You extended the invitation. You extended an introduction. And she not following through with that, bitch, get out of here. It's just that simple. We ain't gonna make it to the boyfriend part. We ain't got to make it there. Even though we already know that will be your job to inform me if you have a boyfriend or not, right? Which most ain't going to inform you, especially if they sexually into you. They see something they like and they want to fuck. They ain't gonna let you know I got a boyfriend. I'm married. I got a man. I got 4 kids at home, baby daddy. I got a crazy ass baby daddy or a motherfucking crazy ex. They ain't gonna say none of that shit. They gonna minimize that shit all the way to the fullest, just so they can get the dick. You know what I'm saying? Just like it ain't no different from a man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna motherfucking. We expect women to be dishonest in the situation. You know what I'm saying? We expect women to not stand up and tell what's real. You know what I'm saying? But you as a man, you got guys around here, bitch, be thick, bitch, be ready to get it in. You got a girlfriend, she gonna want to fuck him any. She still gonna want to fuck him. She still gonna want to get it in. She knows the answer to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain dudes move like they got bitches, like a girlfriend or whatever the case. Or you may have that look like you either got a girlfriend or you got bitches. And when they ask that shit, me, I'm fucking around. I ain't got no girlfriend, no exclusive, but I am dating. I do got women. I'm community. Yeah, we actually are making it happen. We vibing like that, fucking or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but you got dudes out here that ain't gonna keep it real. Oh, I ain't got no husband. I mean, I ain't got no. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about the bitches. The dude like, I ain't got no wife. I ain't got no girlfriend. I ain't, just so they can get laid. And the bitch know what's up. She was gonna give him the pussy regardless. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna give it to him anyway. But then that's how they look at. Oh, he's a lying motherfucker. I'm still gonna fuck him though, because I'm sexually attracted to him. So let's go make this happen. And then go fuck. And then you look up, bitch. You ain't hearing from the bitch. She ditching you. She off on, and she gone or whatever the case may be. Bitches do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't. No, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm fucking around. Oh, all right, cool. Boom. He's fucking around. So, but more of a competition thing. I'll be in competition with multiple bitches. Or if you got a wife or girlfriend, but if she gonna fuck, she's still gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? She's still gonna fuck. So that boyfriend, oh, I got a girlfriend, and you ain't gonna really hear too many guys say that shit. But they're gonna cap if any. They want that ass, right? So, women. They gonna let it be known, fellas, they got a boyfriend now. Or they gonna pull some shit like this, you know what I'm saying? They're not interested in you. But to answer that, yeah, Pedro, man, fuck about that bitch. You know what I'm saying? A boyfriend. Cause she ain't gonna, if she's not gonna mention a boyfriend, I definitely ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? I teach you guys that. Never approach a bitch and ask her, do she got a boyfriend, a husband, a man? You don't ask no shit like that. Never do that. And I'm not saying you asking it, Pedro, but for the audience or whoever come in and look at on the binge watching or whatever, they come back and look at the channel. Never ask that shit. She knows she got a boyfriend, that's her job. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, to get back to it though, Pedro, man, she wanted me to pretty much play it safe with her. Like I said, this is a sample of playing it safe with bitches. She wanted me to play it safe to where I switch up my lingo. I switch up who I am to appease her. And we all know what that's going to lead to if I would have switched up who I am and, you know what I'm saying, and what I'm about on my approach. That would have led to her controlling eventually. That would have led to her controlling the sex, the conversation, the date. So whatever would come out, right? It would have led to her controlling it. And women, fellas, they are so tunnel vision and keyed in on little pointers like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their cues. That's their way of getting up on you. You know what I'm saying? That's their way of actually dangling that pussy in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? By getting you, you know what I'm saying, to see it the way they see it. Oh, no, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bitch was acting like I'm a little motherfucking aggressive. Like I was King Kong Bundy coming off the statue, can raise statue of a bitch or something. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. You too dramatized. I ain't got it, bitch. What? You know what time it is. And it's strictly because she was intimidated, fellas. My approach, you know what I'm saying, basically put her in a stance and put her in a situation to where, bitch, you gonna holler or you gotta go. And when they see that behavior, some women will end it. They'll be, yeah, I'm not interested. Or I do got a boy. They'll lie and all that type of shit. They'll end that shit quick because they can't hang with who you are. They can't fuck with your type of guy, whoever you are, your caliber, breed. They can't fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. They know they know what time it is because they fuck with guys like that. Every woman out here, fellas, they, especially in a certain age and they been around dating multiple men or whatever, they had those alphas. They get nothing but betas. That's like 98%. But they all of them had that 2% guy. They had that alpha. You know what I'm saying? At least once or twice. And they like, he remind me of this dude. And, that one dude, he giving off that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not ready for that. I ain't ready for that. Fuck that shit. I ain't ready for a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? To where, every little thing, if I do anything that tend to be disrespectful, I'm walking on eggshells. I'm gonna have to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And he got no problem pushing me off to the side for the next bitch and fucking with another bitch. Or he got no problem having bitches in the fold because he is who he is. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, and he's gonna tell me what it is off the bat. I'm not ready for that. I'm ready. I would rather deal with the lying ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I can somewhat control with the sex because he's a lying motherfucker. I can pull and put, bring the sex in, take it back, dangle it, make him dangle a pussy over his face, make him buy things for me, make him take me on trips, make him do this type of shit. I would rather deal with that than deal with this motherfucker here who's gonna let me know what it is off the bat. And they can get scared with that. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit the PayPal, Super Chat, membership button. You did, go get at me on Rumble. Okay, see the red pill out of the bunk on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon. Get them likes up, fellas. Get them likes up and share this shit. Y'all know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? You know a chick, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Share. DMs and shit. Y'all know how my shit stay pinging with them hoes, nigga. But look, check this out though, fellas. That's how we supposed to be. Player status. Another thing about that, fellas, another thing, playing it safe with women, fellas, will allow her to get comfortable with you or in any situation, fellas, fast. And it will put her in an entitlement stance of not having to do things for you to increase the valueship of the situation or increase the valueship of who you are. You know what I'm saying? That playing it safe shit ain't cool at all. Because we men, we don't play nothing safe. You know what I'm saying? We're not in this motherfucker to try to be all delicate and we not in this for that. No, we're men, fellas. You know what I'm saying? We fully take charge. You know, there's no other way around it. And to get you to play it safe, especially a guy that she views as a handsome, sexy, attractive guy, you know, that right there actually devalues who you are if she could get you to play it safe just by a little bit. And coming off at her, will like coming off, how can I say it? Coming off at her in the way you want to come off at her. It's not saying that she don't want to hear that and she don't want to hear the freakiness, the way you give, baby, so bring that ass over here, so take them panties off, stretch them legs to the back of your motherfucking neck, put the bitches back, talking free, getting it in like that. That's not saying she wants to hear that. She don't want to hear that from you. However, what it's saying is that she wants to control the situation to where if she do want to hear it, she wants to hear it. When she don't want to hear it, she ain't gonna want to hear it. Which means if you do come off in a certain way, I ain't that type of bitch. You're not gonna talk to me like that. No, even though you tried to stretch the bitch out, bang, what the fuck? But you gotta remember, all these things was the presentation from the beginning. All these things were at the forefront of your introduction when you came off how you are, and she got you to play it safe. She got you to downplay who you are simply because she feel like you're so eager to fuck with her, or you're so eager to sleep with her. You're so eager to want that pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get down. And another thing, fellas, women, like in that situation there with the AutoZone thing, the bitch misunderstood me waiting to see if she was with dude or me waiting to holler at her. That's a thin line just as well, you know what I'm saying? Because she's looking at it like, oh, damn, I must be that important, you know what I'm saying? And she took it in a different fashion. And when she took it in a different fashion, she had a wake-up call out this motherfucking world. When I'm like, make it the fuck. And I walked away, jumped in like it wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nothing, because this is not what they're used to. I'm telling you, fellas, this is not what they're used to. They're used to guys like, damn, it's like that. Are you gonna be like that? Damn, I mean, we can't at least be friends. We can't at least be cool. I mean, yeah, I ain't trying to get in the way of your boyfriend, and he's still standing there talking. He's still standing there trying to plead his case, or trying to make things right with the bitch, or trying to open up to where the bitch can be accepted to him when she already got her mind made up from the jump. The first presentation is everything, fellas. That's something that you cannot miss. She ain't gonna miss it. The bitches definitely ain't gonna miss it. They're gonna want to know who the fuck you are, so how they can handle you and play the situation to their advantage. Or if they can be that type of bitch, be like, okay, I can't play with him like that. I like him, I'm fucking with him, but I gotta metamorph. I gotta change who I am when I'm around him, and then come out of character and be this other person around whoever else. You know what I'm saying? That type of situation. That's why presentation is everything, fellas. Never in your fucking life play it safe with women. Not with your conversation, not with the way you walk, not with the way you flirt, not with the way you talk, not with the fucking way you think. Had a heart. Be who you are. Always, fellas. And if that shit get you rejected, then so what? And who gives a fuck? Remember, you're in your growing, and this is for my young men out here. You're in your growing phase. And in your growing phase, you're going to have a whole lot of mishaps. You're going to have a whole lot of rejection. You're going to have a whole lot of exceptions. You're going to have that too. You're going to have a whole lot of exceptions and ghosting and game plan. You're going to have a whole lot of bullshit. But you also going to have those who's going to come into the fold and fuck with you for who you are and like who you are and appreciate. Damn, I appreciate the way he came off. He came off in the take it or leave it situation. He came off in the way of like, bitch, you either take it or leave it type of shit, which gives me the choice. I don't have to sit up here and argue with this guy, plead my case on why I'm rejecting him and, you know, beta shit that they go through with betas. You know what I'm saying? And you do got women out there that appreciate men like that, who comes off very honest and open and direct. You know what I'm saying? And them are the bitches right there, fellas, that we bringing into the fold. We're bringing 2025 coming up, fellas. We fuck the bullshit. You dig? Fuck the bullshit. We bringing in the bitches in the fold that want to be bought in this motherfucker. If you don't want to, that exit door is there. You get the fuck out of here. I'm playing nothing safe. I'm not switching up who I am for you. Who the fuck? I wish I would, man. Get the fuck out of here. Are you crazy? Bitch, what? Bitch, you toss that motherfucker up just like the rest of these bitches. You spread that bitch from the back just like the rest of these bitches, bitch. You jump on that bitch, ride, suck, slurp, do all. It's like the rest of these. What makes you different? You know, and I think what's name was playing that shit. What's name got a song? Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. He got this song. I forgot the name of the song. I know he said, you know, bitches be trying to get you to play it safe in a way to where you minimize the traffic of the bitches that you got. You minimize the, you know, you the type of dude, you got bitches and shit. Are you fucking with these hoes? They ain't like this. They ain't, it's like hoes calling other hoes and shit, and they all hoes. I mean, come on, man. And I know guys be like, damn, man, you said it like it is what it is, man. You know, come on, man. Let's keep it all the way true, man. You don't play it safe. Like, nah, fellas, you play it how you want to play it. You play it the way it's supposed to be played. You come off all the way authentic and you come off real, fellas. That's the only way it can be accepted. Or you can fly, bitch. You can take a flight. And that's real game. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my guys to think that because I got a lot of young men in here. And they be hitting me up with consultations on the back end, Gmail and all that shit. You know, they find my channel and they be hitting me up and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you letting the bitch know right off the back that you want to see her at night. You don't think that's a little bit like too harsh or too direct, or you want to see her that night. You want to take them panties off. She got a fat ass. You come up talking to women like that. You don't think that's too harsh or too direct. You don't think you can at least like tone it down a little bit to where she can feel, you know what I'm saying, where like she can at least not feel like that she in the situation with a creep or dealing the fuck no, nigga. Try to do that shit if you want to. You better come off and let her know. Fella, we are in that age now. Everything's open. Now, a lot of things, everything's open now, fella. So the things that was more so hidden, the guys was kind of bitch made to say in the 60s and 70s and some parts of the 80s and 90s and shit, fella. You know, we're in the time now, man. You say what's on your motherfucking mind. Speak it up, man. And being blunt and saying what's on your mind, fellas, is more accepted. I mean, you'll be surprised, fellas. And I'm not just saying walk up to the bitch, hey, scream, look at the bitch, you look at it, stalk her from around the aisle, and you come out, hey, I want to fuck you. Nah, fuck nah, nigga. Got your smell good on, you looking presentable, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you ain't got to be the flies with all the draped out jewelry and all that shit, but just look, you know what I'm saying, presentable enough, man. And, you know what I'm saying? And then you pull up on her and let her know. You can get in her ear. You can do how you get close to her. All type of ways, fellas, you can let her know what it is. You know, I'd have pulled up on chicks. I said, like this one chick last week, right? Bitch had some jogging pants on. We in Walmart. The cloth, sweatpants, jog. I be getting them mixed up. But she had them, sweatpants on or whatever. And the cloth type. You can tell the bitch had no panties on, right? But the ass was so fucking thick, nigga. That motherfucker was clapping in the sweatpants, nigga. And you know, usually, nigga, that motherfucker eat on that sweatpants, it show everything. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was clapping in them sweatpants, right? I pulled up on that bitch, nigga. I'm like, damn, boy. I said, that motherfucker back there calling my name, man. I said, we definitely got to get you. That bitch is looking at her shit, looking down, smiling like the whole time. Cause I'm right here on the side. I'm like this closest bitch. I'm in her ear, hitting her with that ear candy game, right? Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker calling my name. We definitely gotta get you out of them motherfuckers. She said, She said, I seen you in the other aisle. And I don't think you probably seen me, but I seen you in the other aisle. How did I know you was going to come and holler at me? How did I know you was going to approach? I'm in her ear hollering at the fellas, you know what I'm saying? She didn't turn around. Me too. Call the police. It's a harassment. You mean get a sexual? Nah, I didn't get none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? She engaged in the conversation. She took my motherfucking number, nigga, and we made it happen. You know what I'm saying? Just that simple right there. And I in the store, but you get what I'm saying? The next night we end up making it happen or whatnot. And I'm like, damn, it was that simple, fellas. The way you approach and how you come off, fellas, you stand on your shit. She didn't look at me like, hey, you came off a little aggressive. You a naughty one. I can't deal with no naughty boy like you. You need to go. I can't deal with you. I don't want to. It wasn't none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can approach me. Now, the one bitch at the AutoZone saying that, you dig? But she ain't that other bitch at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to keep your ball rolling, fellas. Never switch up who you are. Never switch up your routine, your conversation, your mouthpiece, your game, your lust, your freakiness, whatever you say out your mouth. Don't switch that shit up at all. You be who you are. If anything, you elevate that shit. You know, you enhance that shit. You dig to a whole nother plateau to where, nigga, you bringing more game and enlightenment to the shit, to your conversations. If anything, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to get you in the door, fellas. Not with every woman, of course not. Like, share, and subscribe out to PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Hit the membership button. Hit that Patreon just as well. Hit that motherfucking Patreon, fellas. Get at me on a Rumble. Casey the Red Palaver Debunker on a Rumble and get that work. But yeah, it ain't going to get you in the door on every woman, but it's going to get you in the door with certain women, some women. You know, you're not going to have every woman. Pedro again, the new era. Facts, Casey. A girl bailed on me, told me she was sick and had to go to the doctor. Never rescheduled it. I'll never reschedule linking up with you. It happens. I got something lined up for the next weekend. Okay, cool. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, you know, and when they don't, and remember this, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Things happen in people's lives. She could have went to the doctor. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? She told me she was sick. Yeah, she could have went to the doctor. I mean, things happen, fellas. Things do happen in people's lives. However, how do they handle the follow-up? How do they handle the outcome of the situation? You know what I'm saying? When you got a bitch that's telling you, you know, something popped up, it was a doctor, it was my kids, it was the job, or something like that. However, I'm not going to be free tonight, but I can be free tomorrow. I can be free next week. You know, I check my schedule. I definitely can be free next week. She's making an alternative to get with you, fellas. She's actually bringing along the space. I mean, she's actually bringing along the time to show you that she's willing to deal with you and she do want to fuck with you like that, fellas. And that's cool. That's okay. But if they ain't come back and say nothing, not just, I got a doctor's appointment, I had to go, I was sick, and that's it. She's lying. She wasn't trying to fuck with you from the jump. And even though the chick who rescheduled, the chick who hit you up and be like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying, but I can be free tomorrow. She could be lying, but still she's making the adjustment to fuck with you. You know, she's actually adjusting herself to, you know what I'm saying, to deal with you and fuck with you. And she could have something coming on. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But at least she is letting you know, hey, this is what it is. And that's what we go for, fella. We fuck with that. We don't fuck with chicks that tell you whatever and you don't hear from them. No, fuck nah. You don't hear from them, they ain't rescheduled, they ain't saying nothing. She wasn't trying to fuck with you. That's all. She's on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all fuck? Did you ever hit it, Pedro? If you ain't hit it, or if y'all did get it in, it was just the cue. It was just her cue. I mean, your cue and letting you know, hey, shit, this is it. Fucking you this one time. This was just for the moment. I'm gone. Back to my boyfriend, wife, whatever. I mean, husband, whatever. A wife, yeah, you know, they get down that way too. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Now, if you didn't smash, then she didn't want to smash. You know what I'm saying? You was getting to it, and she bailed. And typically, fellas, I've had that before a little bit when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Chicks, and that normally comes when you get them to the spot and you ready to make it happen or whatever, or you trying to make it happen, and or you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say trying to make it happen. And they bail out, or they try to, and ghosts is when they not really wanting to have sex. Is because you didn't establish that from the beginning. You didn't establish that you wanted the sex from the beginning. If you establish that you wanted the sex and you want to make it happen, you want to fuck or whatever, and she agreed to come over, then that's what it is. But if you haven't established that, you hinted around to it, or you pussyfooted around to it, or you didn't really touch bases on it or whatnot, and you allowed her to come over, then yeah, she can bail on you. Shit. I mean, what was the purpose for her really coming over? To watch a movie? Fuck that shit. Bitch could have seen that shit at home. We ain't watching no movie. You come over and watch this pipe go in and out of you, bitch. Pedro, the new era. Let me see. Had me rolling with that motherfucker back there is calling my name. I'm still mastering on my game, on being more seductive. Yeah, you got to, man. You know what I'm saying? I told bitches, I said, boy, I tell bitches that all the time. I say all type of shit to women. Shit, some of them go for it, some of them don't. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I keep the ball rolling. I can tell you this for sure, fellas. I'm not gonna lie to you, nigga. Shit, you probably fuck by shit 4 or 5 times a week, nigga. Shit, I probably get like 2 days off for not fucking around, you know what I'm saying, with bitches or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Give me some healing time or just some me time chilling, doing me, taking care of some business and shit like that. Other than that, nigga, shit, I say out the whole week, at least 4 or 5 times, at least 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it in. Nigga. Shit, probably a rotation chick or something new. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep it popping. Real game. And that's how we do that shit, man. You dig? And yeah, Pedro, work on that seductive side, man. That and it's not like seductive. It's actually seducing. And seducing is a form of working to get the bitch to go. You know what I'm saying? And nothing's wrong with working. You're working on your seductive side to get her to move. Nothing's wrong with that at all. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're coming off in a flirtatious form. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's wrong with that. That's how you're supposed to do it. However, trying to seduce a chick that you've been trying to talk to or whatever the case, or you gave the number or whatever, that ain't going to really, I wouldn't even go for that. So it's how you use a seduction is what I'm saying. How you use it will actually work in your best benefits. The best time to use seductiveness, fellas, and having that seducing side and with that aggressive flirtation shit is when you catching the bitch on sight. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can do it through the date apps or whatever if you know how to text what you're saying, but you catching her on sight and y'all face to face and shit like that, yeah, you gotta be ready to do that, man. For her to see it, for her to at least imagine how it's gonna be fucking with you and see it your way. And then that can get her to moving in your direction, you know what I'm saying? And getting it ready to get it in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nothing's wrong with it, but it's the way you use it and how you use it and when it's time to use it. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to you, Pedro, man. I got to get ready to get up out of here. And shouts out to everybody else that came in here and showed me love, man. Remember the PayPal and the Cash App, the Rumble, and the Patreon is definitely in full effect, fellas. The link's in the chat. There's no way you can't get in touch with me. Let's get that shit going, fella. Let's make it happen like we do. You did get at me on the bottom of the screen. Get at me in my phone number. Text me before calling me, and we can make that happen. Video topics of your choice, consultations, whatever the case. And we can get that going. You know what I'm saying? Prices and all that. Yeah, just holler at me in either the Gmail or get at me in the number. And more love, much love for everybody in this motherfucker. And until next time, fella, I'm up out this bitch. Holla.